Hey guys, what's going on? Frank Rich here from Rebuilt Recovery, and in today's video, I want to talk to you about your self-identity and how your self-identity is actually what's keeping you hooked and addicted to pornography. And not until you learn to change your identity and learn to change how you set goals in playing out your life, will you ultimately be able to break free from porn for good and create the life that you know you were designed to live. But before we get into today's video, guys, I'll remind you who we are and what we do here. My name is Frank Rich, CEO, founder, and head coach at Rebuilt Recovery, and it is our mission to help men break free from the shackles of porn addiction through the power of faith and fitness. Now, we do that in a handful of different ways. First off, right here on the Rebuild Your Life YouTube channel, we are releasing new videos every single day, Monday through Friday at this point. So if you're new to the channel and haven't done so yet, make sure to hit that subscribe button right there and also turn those post notifications on so you are notified every single time a new video is released. And secondly, for you guys that are in the early stage of identifying a lot of the ways in which porn is negatively impacting your life and are curious about what life could look like for you once you've been able to remove this destructive habit out of your life, make sure to download our free ebook. It's a 7-step guide to living life without porn, where we actually walk you through the identical process that we use with our students and clients here at Rebuilt Recovery and how to identify a lot of the areas in which porn is negatively impacting your life. How to then take that and build a proactive plan to get you out of this addiction and get you out of this compulsive behavior. But ultimately, what do you need to do to find yourself accountable, follow through on the discipline and willpower that you need to lift yourself up out of this addiction and step into the life that you were created to live? So that's a 7-step guide to living life without porn. I'm gonna link it down there in the first pinned comment below. So after today's video, guys, make sure to visit that page and download our book. But let's get back to today's content, guys. Your self-identity. And your self-identity and how it's keeping you hooked and how it's keeping you addicted to pornography. And what do you need to do to change how you set goals, to change how you view yourself, and change your self-identity to allow you to step out of this addiction? Well, the first thing I think we need to do is we need to define self-identity. And when I talk about self-identity, it's the thoughts and feelings and beliefs that we hold true about ourselves, both consciously and unconsciously. So there's a great book here by James Clear. Some of you guys have read it, some of you probably haven't yet. I'm gonna link it down there in the description if you guys want to check this out. But a lot of what I'm gonna share today is actually extracted out of James Clear's book, Atomic Habits. And he talks about 3 types of goals. He talks about outcome-based goals, process-based goals, and then identity-based goals. And the majority of us, when we set goals, we set outcome-based goals. Okay, an outcome-based goal is going to be, I want to lose 10 pounds. I want to bench 300 pounds. I want to quit watching pornography. That's an outcome. The outcome is I'm trying to stop watching pornography. That's an okay goal. That's going to get you off the couch. That's going to get you moving in the right direction. But in my mind, it's incomplete. It's not enough, because when we get to that ultimate destination, when we get to not watching porn, if we haven't changed who we think we are, if we haven't changed our thoughts, feelings, and beliefs that we hold true about ourselves, we're still stuck as the person that believes himself to be addicted to pornography. You know, I love the quote that Tony Robbins, and I've shared this on this channel a few times. You guys may have heard this before, but this is going back. This is old school Tony, guys. This is something that I can remember him talking about in the 80s, 90s. But he's sharing a story about 2 men that were both trying to kick their habit, or both trying to kick their addiction to cigarettes. So here they are, they're standing in a group of people, and both of them are offered a cigarette. The first person, his response is, no, I'm trying to quit. No, thank you. The second person is, no, I don't want that. I no longer smoke. Okay, do you see what happened here? The first person said, no, I'm trying to quit. Okay, so they were focused on the outcome. I'm trying to quit. The second person, no, I no longer smoke. See, what they've done is they've changed their identity. They've changed the beliefs that they seem to hold true about themselves. It's not I'm trying to quit. It's I've already become the person that no longer smokes. Okay, so a lot of times on this channel, you'll hear me talking about how to overcome your addiction to pornography is to become the man that's no longer addicted to pornography. So this is literally where I talk about changing your identity, changing who you are and changing who you're becoming, and changing the thoughts and feelings that you hold true about yourself. So we talked about the outcome-based goals. The outcome-based goals are, I'm not gonna watch porn. I'm trying to lose 10 pounds. Okay, the second type of goals that we can set for ourselves is process-based goals. Process, the system at which you use to achieve the goal. So for us here at Rebuilt Recovery, we built a process. We built a system, 16 weeks curriculum to walk you through rewiring your brain, rebuilding your body, reshaping your heart. Okay, it's incredible. It's proven. It's backed by science. We have incredible testimonies and success stories So if you're open and are curious about what this looks like, we can hop on a call and talk about our coaching program. But a process-based goal, it's going to get you closer. It's going to get you some momentum. It's going to get you moving forward. But once again, it's not focused on who you are. It's not focused on who you are becoming. It's focused on the system. It's focused on the process. So what this looks like is my goal is going to be every day to do the work that the Reboot Your Life program has written and scripted out for me. Okay, there's prayer, there's meditation, there's accountability exercises, there's written work, there's reading, there's educational series. So following these systems and processes and building habits and routines in doing so is great, but it's still falling short. It's still falling short of changing who we are and changing our identity. So this is the third type of goal that James talked about in his book, Atomic Habits, and it's identity-based goals. And these are goals based upon who we are and who we're trying to become. So when we talk about becoming the man that is no longer addicted to pornography, this is an identity-based outcome. This is an identity-based goal. What we're working towards is we're working towards changing our identity. Now, how do we change who we are and how do we change who we believe we are? Well, first and foremost, our identity is found and built in our daily habits. Okay, so if you are trying to change yourself to become the person that is no longer addicted to porn, you have to look and identify what habits do people that have broken out of pornography addiction hold? What habits do people that have broken out of this addiction do on a daily and consistent basis? I can tell you the first thing that people that break out of this addiction do is they hold themselves accountable to the things they said that they were going to do. Okay, I want to repeat that. The people that break out of this addiction, their identity is rooted and they are the person that says they are going to do what that does what they say they're going to do. Okay, this is where we talk about building up our self-confidence. Self-confidence is built and kept in keeping the promises that you make to yourself. So guys that are breaking out of pornography, they wake up when they say they're going to wake up. They execute on their morning routine, whether that's gratitude practice, scripture, daily prayer, meditation, getting to the gym, doing some movement, diving into deep work, writing out an intention for the day. All of these are habits that change your identity because you are doing the things that you say you're going to do. So you want to break out of this addiction to pornography. You want to find freedom from what you're struggling with right now. Begin to focus on creating your goals based around who it is you're becoming. And once you've established what those goals are, show up every day and execute upon the things that you say you're going to do. And over time, you will begin to change your thoughts and beliefs that you hold true about yourself. And that's where real lasting change happens. And that's where real freedom is found in pornography. It's not in hoping that I can go 90 days. It's not in hoping that I cannot watch pornography. It's in becoming the man that is no longer addicted to porn. So that's it, guys. If you want some help in figuring out how to change your identity, if you want some help in figuring out how to create a plan to get you out of this addiction, to build up your self-confidence, to become the man that you were created to be, download our free ebook. And when you download the ebook, on the next page, I'm going to invite you to jump on a call with me. And on this call, you and I are going to map out the next 4 months for you. We're going to talk about habits, routines, building up identity-based goals, and how this is going to change your life and allow you to become the man that is no longer addicted to porn. Frank Chris from Ebook Recovery. I'll see you guys tomorrow on the other side.